Our 2013 CES coverage is powered by Ford. Go further.
Okay guys, Brandon Baldwin here at CES. We are going to take a look at the Sony Xperia Z and the Sony Xperia ZL, and I've got Brian Tong here from Sony. He's going to explain some of the major differences and similarities of the two phones. Would you care to just go ahead and elaborate on that? I appreciate
Sure, absolutely. So Sony just announced two new models. The Z is our flagship device, and the ZL is our complementary device. It's sort of extend that Z family. Z in Sony is usually the most highest end, and this allows our consumers to...
So this is the Z right here, the Z.
Yep, and this is the ZL.
Okay.
Absolutely. In terms of differences, so this is IP57 rated, making it waterproof and dustproof, or water resistant. Dust resistant, water resistant, either 1 meter deep or 30 minutes long.
Okay.
On the sides here, both devices are fairly comparable, but then you can also notice the size differences. The ZL is actually smaller, and it's slightly thicker. Aside from that, we also have an infrared chip built on the side. So the ZL is going to have infrared right out of the box, along with a remote control app pre-installed. Now, what's neat about the remote control app is it turns your phone instantly into a universal remote. Not only can you program it to your TV, DVD, or Blu-ray player, it also supports multiple manufacturers. Okay. So Sony, every manufacturer from A to Z, we got you covered.
Okay, awesome. And the processor and the screen are still the same, correct?
Yeah, so they're both using a 5-inch display. What's impressive about the ZL, though, is we managed to fit the 5-inch display onto a smaller body, so it takes up about 75% of the overall chassis of the phone. The processors, they're both using the Quadcore 1.5 gigahertz Crate processors, second gen, of course.
And how much memory do these have?
2 gigs of RAM.
Okay.
Both are going to be pre-installed with 16 gigs of internal memory, expandable with micro SD. So the front-facing camera placement is also different on both devices. On the Z, we have it on the top left corner, and on the ZL, we have it off the bottom right. The thinking behind it is in order to get the phone to the size that it is, we had to move the front-facing camera here, otherwise it would have added an additional 2 millimeters to the top.
Awesome, so that's basically covers the differences between the Sony Xperia Z, or Z, versus the ZL. If I flip these over, you can kind of see on the back, this has a kind of glass display. It kind of has a matte, almost plastic kind of display. And also the camera placement on the back is a little bit different. You got it in the middle with an LED flash, and you got it on the top with the Z. So we're really excited about these phones. Love to see how they perform actually in the field. And since our channel does drop tests, we can't wait to actually drop test these things and see how well they survive. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in for the comparison between the Sony Xperia Z and the ZL. And thanks to Brian here for helping out. And we'll see you guys next time.
Thanks again to Ford.